right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Thursday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hoodco Roofing, hoodcoroofing.com, ProCharge EV, ProChargeEV.com, and Restored Motions, RestoredMotions.com. Definitely appreciate y'all for being here this morning. As always, LSU hits the practice field today for the final time in spring football. No media availability at practice, but we do get to talk to Brian Kelly after practice. So any news, notes, tidbits from practice before Tigers hit the field at Tiger Stadium Saturday for the spring game. This will be it. Definitely interested to watch the spring game Saturday. Mostly, it's an opportunity to maybe learn some things that you don't know. I would say I'm interested to see primarily on the defensive side guys like Ovie Oghoufo, Omar Spates, J.K. Johnson, Zy Alexander, some of those transfers defensively who may play a big part in this season. Those are the guys I really want to see go run around. Mostly, though, of course, as I would say, just want everybody to stay healthy. My guess is the offense should be ahead of the defense. A lot of new pieces on defense, obviously, where you get basically your whole offense back plus a fifth-year senior quarterback. So I would expect offense to be ahead of defense, but excited to see all the new guys on defense Saturday in the spring game. But final practice today, and then spring game on Saturday. So a Tiger baseball team also, they are wheels up today to Oxford. They'll head to Ole Miss, game 1 tomorrow in that series. I'm really interested to hear from Jay Johnson on how Javen Coleman's feeling here after his outing the other day. Just 16 pitches. We're all assuming he's going to, and hoping, of course, he's going to be fine and feel fine. But it's big. See how it feels. See if you can get him back out there this weekend against Ole Miss. So, all right, let's say some good mornings. You know the drill. You got anything? Fire away with questions. And we'll get rolling. Let's see. Kelly Gross, good morning from the Guinness Brewery in Ireland. I tell you what, Kelly Gross is taking all of our noses and just rubbing it right in a big pile of cat poop. I'm kidding, Kelly. I'm very excited for you. That's awesome. Sounds like a great trip. Yesterday she was in Dublin, gallivanting about. Today she's having a pint at the Guinness Brewery in Ireland. That's awesome. Good for you. Meanwhile, I'm having a cup of coffee out of my Keurig, getting ready for my day. But I do have a Darren James mug. Need to sell your home. Talk to Darren James. Brant Roban, good morning. Who's going to be more dominant, offense or defense, next season? So, I think getting everybody back on offense is so big. Consistency matters so much, timing, all that sort of stuff. So I think the offense should outpace the defense, but I do think the defense is going to be better than they were a year ago. Scott Barnes, what's up, man? Good morning. Jason Austin, Michael Cook, good morning. Quentin Breakbill, good morning. Barry Joslin, Damon Gilmore, Jesse Post, Trivia Carter, Larry Garner, Alex DeVilliers, good morning, good morning. Thank you, Glenn, appreciate that. Jason H., good morning. Guy Brooks, good morning. Eric Wilderrider, morning. Matt, shameless plug for the Go Teal Ovarian Cancer Walk in Tiger Park this Saturday. Coach Torina is an incredible partner for the event. Yeah, Eric, so Beth Torina actually is going to be up at the Guarantee radio stations this morning. So every year we help her promote the Go Teal Walk, and she comes on all the morning shows. So you'll hear her at some point this morning on OTB. You'll hear her on Eagle 98.1 and 100.7 The Tiger. You'll hear her on all the stations. So normally, because I'm not up there when she rolls through the building at 8:30, whatever it is, she and I just connect via phone and we record an interview. So I'll try to have her on AFR this afternoon. If not today, we'll see if we can do it tomorrow. But to make sure we promote the event. Yeah, man. I know a lot of y'all have heard me over the years mention the Kelly Richmond Foundation. Of course, Kelly was a friend who died of ovarian cancer in her 20s. Beautiful girl, beautiful soul, beautiful spirit, and you know, I admire so much her parents, Ron and Patsy, who started the foundation after her passing as a means to help women with really with all types of cancer. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Kelly's Closet. We've talked about it before, but basically it's a brick and mortar location where any woman who's going through chemo, and you know, oftentimes you lose weight a lot when you have chemo. Your clothes don't fit. They can come and just pick out clothes. Just take them. It's really awesome, man. So anyway, but yes. So long way of saying, I love the Go Teal walk, the game when they wear the teal unis. Yes, big supporter of it. Tim Gotra, how about Aaron Judge last night? Robin Ohtani of a homer in the top of the first and hitting a 2-run nuke in the bottom of the inning. The homer Aaron Judge hit in the bottom of the first was a annihilation of a baseball. He is something to behold, man. Okay. Nick Newbill, good morning, Jason. They said, Max, shot drop for the lost and founds, from what I was told, 11:40. Not sure what time zone it might be, 10:40 for us. Okay. So I'm interested in that, Jason. And for those who don't know, Jason's talking about a sneaker drop today. And the shot drop is, they don't tell you, it's just you just get a notification on your app, and then it's like, you want them, here they are now. I am actually hosting the Chuck Oliver Show today. Of course, Chuck's based out of Atlanta, does a daily college football show. It's 10 to noon Central, 11 to 1 Eastern. So I'll be doing the show during that window, Jason. I'll be doing it here from Baton Rouge. I'm obviously not going to Atlanta this morning, but I'll be doing it here from Baton Rouge. But I'll have my phone on. I'll make sure I keep my notifications on. Bailey C, today's colonoscopy prep. Hope all goes well tomorrow. I hope all goes well tomorrow for you as well. Thank you for the graphic imagery. No, in all seriousness. Let's see, Jason, love the small rant about people not hitting the like button. So yeah, last night at Scone and Tea, I feel like I kind of do that every week on Scone and Tea at some point. But when T-Bob and I do the show, you know, I just make the point, like, I don't know why anybody doesn't hit the like button. We had like, I don't know, 150 people watching live or something like that, and like 26 people hit the like button. I just don't understand why you don't just hit the little thumbs up. There's no reason not to just, whoop. Like, it helps us. It's free content. There's no paywall, and like, all we just say is just, hey, man, just hit that little thumb up. Just boop. Yeah, people don't do it sometimes. A lot of people don't. What y'all got? Fire away with some questions or some comments. Ransom Antoine, Weston Weaver, Reed Rule, Brad David, good morning. Brett DeGrow, more Matt, with threat of weather Friday, does Jay consider holding Skeen till game 2? So that's a good question, Brett. I would say you don't make that decision now. You wait until as close to game time as you can, because if it looks like you're going to start the game and then have to stop it, then you absolutely, positively do not start him if there's weather in the area and you think the game is going to be stopped. Now, I know the weather Friday looks terrible, but maybe it's something where, and I have seen this before, where even if it's not raining at scheduled first pitch, if there's the threat of weather and they're looking like, oh, it'll be here within 30 minutes, they won't start the game. Like, they'll just wait it out and then push the start time back. So the two teams will no doubt talk about that. if you're Mike Bianco, of course you would love that advantage, but I can't imagine LSU going that route. Let's see, Barry, can't get over how calm and confident Brian Kelly sounded yesterday on OTB. Great interview. The man's building something. Jaden Daniels, best in the nation. They did talk about Jaden potentially being the best quarterback in the nation. Something T-Bob and I talked about yesterday on Scone and T also. Kind of looked at the Heisman odds. And it's certainly plausible. And with total respect to Caleb Williams, who's the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, and a guy like Drake May, who's fantastic, Michael Penix, who led the country in passing last year. I mean, so there's a lot of, I guess, different ways that you could define the best quarterback of the country, right? I mean, you talk about who's going to have the best stats, who's going to be the first overall pick, or, who's the guy that may have a combination of team success, statistics, all that sort of stuff, which is kind of what I would look at. Because, I mean, you could look at years where, like, the quarterbacks from Hawaii threw for 5,000 yards or whatever. No one was arguing they were the best in the country. They just knew the system they were playing in was going to allow them to stat compile. So, the ideal situation is both, right? Is Joe Burrow, where you do lead the nation in every category and your team's undefeated. So I think Jaden Daniels could have a combination. I think he could be a 3,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard rusher, and make the playoff. And if he does that, he'll be right there in the thick of it for a Heisman and obviously for a Natty. Let's see, Wendell Norman, good morning, Ryan Pike. Of course, the first midweek game I decide to bet on is the first midweek game they don't win. Yeah, Ryan, I'll tell you straight up, man, there's no sense in betting on college baseball. There's especially no sense in betting on LSU because there is no value in it. They are such, when you look at the odds, they're going to be such prohibitive favorites that the juice you have to lay to bet on LSU is just not worth it. Because if they do stub their toe and drop a game, the effort's not worth the payoff, so to speak. So yeah, I would not recommend betting college baseball. I mean, I would not recommend betting college baseball unless you want to hook up a couple parlays, which I wouldn't even recommend doing that. But until you get to Omaha, where you're talking about where the odds normalize a little bit when the best teams are playing each other. Joseph Baggard, Weston Weaver, Reed Rule. Skeen said Ole Miss fans won't be throwing much beer this weekend. Love the trash talk. Bob Raymond, g'day from Australia. Okay, Bob. Austria, well then. G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. That's not. That's a Dumb and Dumber line. Let's see. Dale Broussard, good morning. Said Haley Van Lith, just with purple and gold hearts and a flexing emoji. Yeah, man. Would love to see her end up in Baton Rouge. Come on down. I know she's visiting here, but come on down. Hey, Dad. Good morning. Bubba Smith. Brant Roban, non-sports related. Any recommendation on where to order side mirror for my 4Runner for cheaper? I really don't want to pay the dealership $1,000. I'd rather try to sell it myself. If anybody's got a suggestion, throw it out there. There was man, now I'm trying to remember the name. When I was doing the Locked on LSU podcast, we had an auto parts. Why can I not remember it now? Why can't I remember the name? I said it so many times, now I'm blanking. I'm blanking, man. But the website was really cool. It was basically just a site that had like literally every part for every car ever that you could. Rock Auto. Was it? It was Rock Auto. Thank you, Breezy Bro. That was it. It was Rock Auto. That was it. Thank you, Breezy Bro. Rock Auto. Rock Auto. ROCKAUTO. That was it. Rock Auto. Yep, that's it. Rock Auto. Thank you, Breezy Bro. You just saved me. You just saved my sanity momentarily. Thank you, bro. That's a P1 listener right there, man. Yeah, it was Rock Auto. If you go to rockauto.com, just search, like you look at the left side of the homepage. How about this? It's live for you, basically. You select your make, model, body style, all that sort of stuff, and whatever part, it just keeps narrowing down whatever part you need. It's all right there, like at a discount. So, Reagan Lee, any more portal news for men's basketball? No, I don't think they're going to get the Syracuse kid after they got the 3 local kids. They do want some length. Let me rephrase. They want some athletic length, right? I mean, they got size with the 7-footer that they got coming in, but they're not done. They still need more. Michael Thack, good morning. Make sure to go easy on Musso today. He may be a bit spacey. It is 420 day, so got to have some fun with our guy Muse today. All right, a couple more. Please smash that like button if you're there on YouTube. Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. Brought to you by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, hudcoroofing.com. Restored Motions and ProCharge EV. Remember, the ProCharge link is pinned, so today's the 20th. You got less than 2 weeks to enter for the EV giveaway, the EV charger giveaway. ProCharge giving away 3 EV chargers at the end of this month. Just click the link to enter if you own a business or have any commercial property. It does law firm, grocery store, gas station, doctor's office, dentist office. It does not matter. Nail salon, car dealership, car wash, CPA, doesn't matter. Apartment complex, ProChargeEV.com, hit the charger giveaway link. It's pinned right there in the comments. Antron Hemingway, morning Matt. Does Brian Kelly have his press conference today? I'm in Frisco, Texas. Yes, he does. So Brian Kelly will meet with reporters, and I'll tell you what time. There's no practice availability today. I mean, the media can't watch practice, but after practice, Brian Kelly does meet reporters. And of course, my email's not loading now. Come on now. Okay, whatever. If it loads, I'll find it and I'll tell you. But it's just not opening right now. I think it's sometime around like 9:45 or 10 a.m. Ransom Antoine, hopefully the Saints draft a mobile quarterback for the practice squad since they struggle against mobile quarterback 7th round picks. Well, they are, what time is it? The Saints are hosting DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, on a visit. So I don't know if that'll be a 7th rounder, but I think a day 3 guy, and that would make some sense. Boo Daddy, good morning. Just saw the Swinging A's are finally moving out of Oakland. I saw that this morning. Well, the A's bought a piece of land near the Strip. So this is a really random story, but I have a buddy that lives in Vegas, owns a business, and he told me in 2019, that the city council or whatever in Vegas rezoned a piece of land near the Strip. It's like at the end of the Strip for recreation, whatever, however it has to be zoned, with the intent of getting the A's from Oakland when their lease expired. So that's been going on at least since 2019. They rezoned that land. So it's not a new thing. It was funny. I texted the guy this morning whenever I saw the link for the story. I texted him the link. It was like someone told me about this 4 years ago. Yeah, and Vegas is just going to become it already is, but a mecca. It's just, they got the Golden Knights, they got the Raiders, they'll have the A's. You know, now they need a basketball team, which I think they'll get eventually. Okay, a couple more. Barry Jocelyn, maybe I'm an idiot. What's 420 day? How's it related to Musso? Well, so 420 is the old international weed smoking time, Barry. So at 4:20 in the afternoon. So on 4:20, April 20th, 4:20, it's like weed smoking day. And we have this ongoing bit with my show about how Musso's a pothead, when in reality he's like, probably can't even spell marijuana. I don't know if Musso's ever smelled marijuana, but it's just hilarious that we've branded him as this pothead, and it's just sort of taken off. Poor guy. Cajun country say it ain't so when a Saints trade. I'd rather 2 of the top 50. Yeah, so there was a piece of ESPN.com that basically projected a potential trade for every team in the first round. And they had the Saints trading up to number 6 to take Jalen Carter from Georgia. To be very clear, that's not to say the Saints are going to do that, but what I do believe about the Saints is they're always looking, and they're always trying to trade up. So if there's a player they like, and they're slipping or available at a place where they see there's value, they'll go up and get them. Let's see, Matt, are you predicting a 2-1 LSU series win or chance of sweeping? I'll never predict a sweep, Barry. It's too hard to sweep, especially on the road. But yeah, I mean, LSU should go win the series. The LSU should win every series. I mean, when you've got Paul Skeens at the front of your rotation, and then all you have to do is split the next 2 with that offense and the talent of this team, they should win every series. If you sweep this weekend, awesome. Would love to see it. Be great to make up the game you lost in South Carolina. So, okay, I gotta go. Y'all have an awesome day. Thanks so much for watching. LSU Daily is live. There's also a new episode of Rosters to Riches with Kurt Ainsworth of Marucci, if you want to check that out. Hosting Chuck Oliver show today from 10 to noon Central, and then AFR3. See you. Peace.